pitch perfect नहीं होते हैं, and they kind of lose their pitching in life, and that is the mark of a truly maestro level musician, when they can be pitch perfect. How have you perfected that?
It's you. Yeah. First of all, you have to also be born with it.
Yeah.
And secondly, there are ways to. There is nothing impossible. You see, ऐसा नहीं कि कोई बेसुर है वो गा ही नहीं सकता. Because when we visit countries abroad for concerts, I've seen most of the people, even Indians or Pakistanis or Bangladeshis or Nepalis, when they're there, they're all singing in the right pitch. बेसुरे हमारे देश में सारे. Because we don't give our children the basic music education that they are supposed to be receiving in their childhood. Bengalis do that, and South Indians do that, and Marathis do that. Marathis, South Indians, and Bengali, they make sure that the families are immersed and taking a bath in music and dance and kala और ये सब. बाकी लोग जो है वो धंधे वंधे पे लगे रहते हैं. बच्चे स्कूल में जाकर they'll become engineers, study hard, but basically they don't really understand the music and the pitching and the beat and everything. So what happens is, when you don't understand music, you don't choose the right songs.
Yeah.
You don't choose the right idols. You are enamored by anybody who's just a hit. So you have to learn music to be, and music, you don't have to be an expert. All the singers, all the audiences when I'm thinking Suraj hua matam, audience आवाज आएगी चांद जलने लगा, सुर में आएगी. इंडिया में गाओ सूरज हुआ मध्यम चांद जलने लगा.
Sorry.
That is why we brought Artium.
So poor.
That's why we brought Artium in this country. We need to give people some basic education, because even if you're not a singer, as you were asking, see, even if you're not a singer, at least learn an instrument. Now we've got guitars, and there are a lot of schools. I'm not just don't come to only our school. I'm not here to propagate Artium. I'm just telling you the importance of learning an instrument. Even if you can't sing, learn instrument. You play a flute, play keyboards, play guitar, learn percussions, so that your body comes into the rhythm and the groove. So you will, once you know the C note, just play the C note. Sa, 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 ga, pa. Da, da, da. Once you're playing it, da, 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 how wrong can you get after 3 years of playing a piano? How basura can you remain? Even if you are like tone deaf, you know theoretically that C, na, da, 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 da. अगर आपने ये 1000 बार बजाया है, आपका कान से आपके गले तक पहुंचेगा नहीं क्या? It will reach your voice. It is impossible that your fingers are playing something, by reading what you call that? Notations. By reading notations, and ये खबर आपके हाथ से आपके कान के द्वारा गले तक ना पहुंचे, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. Impossible.
It's tough to sustain your voice when you're on stage, and you have to throw it as well, because it has to reach the audience. ये एक tricky चीज़ है, combination है, क्योंकि you have to sustain for 2 hours or how many hours you're performing. Do you project more when you're on stage?
No, I don't. In fact,
okay.
Never do that, because प्रमोद जी कब काम आएंगे?
Can we call this whole session प्रमोद जी की जय हो?
प्रमोद जी की जय हो. प्रमोद जी कब काम आएंगे? So if I project too loud, Pramod ji will bring my volume down. So I should sing less. Let him work hard, no? I should not, because I have to sing for 3 hours. I'm a marathon runner. There is a marathon runner, अभी world का famous Kenyan है. It's a very nice name, difficult नाम है उसका. So अपना Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is a sprinter.
Yeah.
And that Kenyan guy is a 25 kilo. उसने in 2 hours में something उसने 25 kilometers या कुछ 50 kilometer he's ran about 50 kilometers something. ऐसा. दोनों का उनका आपस में competition नहीं है. You can't compete, make them compete with each other. Usain Bolt cannot run that marathon. And this guy can't beat Usain Bolt in 100 in sprinting. You see? So on stage, you are a marathon runner. You cannot be, it's not a one-day cricket, it's not a T20. It's a test match.
Yeah.
You have to last. So from the very first song, you have to make sure that you are not killing your voice. I mean, there's a very great singer, I won't take his name. I love him. And he's got a very boisterous, great voice. बहुत तैयारी है, बहुत अच्छी. मैं तो मतलब I love him so much. But he doesn't sing live on stage. The reason? 3 songs में गला खत्म. Because इतना loud गाते हैं वो that हाँ Eliud Kipchoge correct marathon that's Eliud Kipchoge that's the name of the that's the marathon runner who's the world champion right now Eliud Kipchoge correct अब इतना नाम ये कैसे याद रहेगा Eliud Kipchoge तू चुप हो जा Eliud तू चुप हो जा
That's how you remember.
Eliud तू चुप हो जा
He's got one of the best memories I
Kipchoge.
know. He remembers his chemistry and physics का textbooks.
Eliud
Do you
हाँ जी
feel on stage you and I've heard people say this कि आपका जो गाना है ओरिजिनल गाने से हमेशा हटके गाइए because that is what reflects or is reflective of a live performance. Do you change your vocals and how do you do it and how do you ensure that that live performance has got that difference?
Never first of all as I said never over project your voice. Sing, don't, of course, you cannot be so soft that your musicians are overpowering you, and then the engineer, Pramod ji has difficulty getting the voice out. So you have to maintain the right balance. And from my seniors, I have heard a very profound truth. Lata ji always had a very strong, mighty voice, besides being beautiful. Rafi Sahab, I have been told this by Usha Khanna ji, by Pyarelal ji, by Amar Haldipur ji, all my seniors, those people, कि रफ़ी साहब गाते थे and उनके बगल में बैठ जाओ, you wouldn't be able to hear his voice. और आप बात करें किसकी? You're talking about the person who has sung जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद ए मोहब्बत जिंदाबाद. This man, you stand besides him, how is he doing it? And everybody is not fooling around. I have heard this from so many people who have worked with him कि रफ़ी साहब के बगल में खड़े हो, उनकी आवाज़ नहीं आती थी and माइक्रोफोन पे फाड़ के आवाज़ आ रही है. So there is you must understand, just singing loud is not enough. Your voice should be wholesome. मतलब उसमें प्रोटीन्स भी चाहिए, कार्बोहाइड्रेट भी चाहिए, स्टार्च भी चाहिए, फैट्स भी चाहिए, ऑयल वो भी चाहिए और टेस्ट भी चाहिए. Just protein से काम नहीं चलेगा. You don't just need proteins for it. So your voice has to be wholesome. So when you do Zindabad, it's the quality of the voice that's coming, attacking the microphone, and then the engineer is picking it big, and he doesn't need to turn down the volume of your voice and thus reduce the shine of your voice. He is getting optimum of your voice. He doesn't need to cut your voice. He doesn't need to increase your voice. The voice is optimum.
Okay. So you sing like you would sing even in a studio.
Exactly. I don't overproject. I never overproject.
Do you invest in a microphone or do you think you're confident कि world over ठीक रहे?
ये मेरा ही है.
Oh, so it is wise.
It's okay. Everybody has a microphone. That's fine. I just don't use other people's microphone because a lot of people eat lots of gutka and gutka इसमें आ जाता है. फिर मैं अपने माइक को अपने मुंह में लूँगा तो उनका गुटका मेरे मुंह में आ जाएगा ना.
Oh God! And that voice. Your best.
पैसे का गुटका रहता है मैं उसमें गाऊंगा छोटा छुआ मत.
He needs to start personal vlogs. He is going to kill it. I'm glad he already does it, but this
अभी नहीं करता मैं. मेरा मूड अभी मेरा थोड़ा मूड नहीं है करने का ब्लॉग. बाद में करेंगे अभी. लता जी आफ्टर लता जी I didn't do any vlog only. लता जी के जाने के बाद I didn't do any vlog. I just did something for some promotion, but I didn't do a vlog after she passed away because it felt like a personal loss. हाँ जी, next question.
I think audience connect is a very, very important aspect which we forget, and somebody can be so magna in singing, not realizing the audiences might be getting bored. How important is it? And how do you keep that connect with them? Understand what are they feeling, and how do you pick that up?
Throughout my childhood, so I began singing in 1977 when I was 4 years old, and professionally I was singing. So the movie Lavaris came in 81. But this मेरे अंगने में तुम्हारा क्या काम है is a कवाली by, if I'm not wrong, Naresh Kanodia, if I'm not, Mahesh Naresh जुगरात के उनके थे. वो मेरे अंगना में किसी का क्या काम है, मेरे अंगना में किसी, ये गाना था. तो I used to perform on this song from 78.
Wow.
तो मैं ये गाना गाता था, and क्या हुआ तेरे पता है? These were my 2 songs. So I used to, as a kid, I had seen one uncle dancing. तो I was a kid, I was so small, I didn't have any शर्म हया कुछ थी नहीं. I would go तो मेरी पिक्चर्स भी ऐसे करते हुए. But then as I grew older, थोड़ा बड़प्पन आया, शर्म आई कि अभी I can't dance right now. So then नहीं स्टाइल, अरे गधा था वो पूरा. कोई स्टाइल वाल तो मेरे को अभी भी नहीं आया. वो तो तभी आता है जब मतलब अच्छी कंपनी होती तब स्टाइल आता है, अदरवाइज तो when I was then I stopped performing on stage. I was just, if you see my videos on social media, my childhood singing and all, I'm just a thin boy holding the microphone singing चल उड़ जा रे, हाथ भी नहीं उठाता मैं, पंछी. No, I would be so, and my mother would say, "तू इतना, why do you sing such with such a straight face and at least show some style?" So I used to tell my mother, I said, "I'm going to do that when I'm going to have shows on my own name. I'm not going to do this on somebody's, because somebody else's show when I'm just gone as a singer, somebody's wedding, somebody's birthday, somebody's." So I felt that it should be, even if I'm performing somebody's private occasion, it should be my show. Then I'll do my performances. And suddenly in 1993, it changed for me. I think in Sangli or Sholapur, for the first time I felt like I want to break free. I want to perform. And I started performing on Wah 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 is Deewane Dil Ne Kya Chalaya O Tumko Humse Pyar Aaya Pyar Aaya. I remember that was a song where I actually felt like Pyar Mein Jeena Marna Khana Peena Sona Utna. I was doing all that. So I was like, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? So it came from my within. It's from person to person. And then in the course of journey, I realized neither overdo the interaction nor underplay it.
Okay.
If you talk too much, there are people who want to listen to your singing.
Yeah.
अगर आप बातें करते रहोगे, कैसे हैं आप, क्या हाल है, people on the left side say yo, people on the right side say yeah. अब यही करते रहोगे तो खुद कब गाओगे तुम?
यही करते हैं लोग.
नहीं तो if you so don't overdo the reaction. I mean,
no, but your connect
ठीक
is
बोला ना?
fantastic.
नहीं, I also
So how do you-
sometimes I overdid it about 15 years back. I realized am I talking too much? Should I not be singing more and talking less? So अभी हम बातें कम करते हैं. मैं करता हूँ, but उतना करता हूँ जब मेरे दिल से आती है बात. But I don't really, you say yo, say yeah, say hi, people at the back, say come on, तू गा तू बे.
But
तू गा पहले.
don't they feel nice, Sonuji, when you're looking at them and you're singing to them? Like it matters.
पीछे वाले हाँ बोल रहे थे क्या? ना पीछे वाले वो भी audience. I'm reading the comments also. I'm enjoying the interactions also. Like पीछे वाले ये, आगे वाले वो, तू पहले पीछे जा.
But you do you look at their eyes? Does that matter to have that eye contact?
Sometimes it matters.
Yeah?
Sometimes I ask. This time not Pramoji, Roosevelt from.
I knew he was coming. I was waiting.
Sometimes I ask my light engineer to switch on the light so I can see the people. But usually, one little piece of my own evolution as an artist. I have, as you grow older, as you do something again and again and again, you go into the finesse of it.
Yeah.
In the finer detailing and the little small nuances of that craft. So stage performance is also a craft. And as I did it repeatedly for so many years, I realized there is a very little delicate thing which an artist can take care of, and then he becomes the god of that arena. God. You have to first get absorbed so much into your own craft. You have to enjoy your own music first. When people do not need to hear, "Whoa, happy faces, hey you guys smile." People don't want to hear that. Even if you don't say anything to them. And people see that connect in your being. And it resonates. You can then go into the audience, hug them, whatever you. But first of all, it should not be done superficially. And there are times when I felt that today I'm not in the right groove. I am being frivolous today. I'm being superficial today. And I could see the outcome of that concert was not as divine as I would come out of every show. So I realized,
So that's
did
how
I really
sharp
enjoy
the
my show?
audience is, na, Sonuji?
Yeah, audiences are sitting there with respect to you. They're not there to just do social time pass. They've come there to listen to your singing, to listen to what you behave, what you talk, and they have come to you because every kind of artist has his own audience.
Yeah.
Like for instance, people who like rap will have the rap kind of icons in the life.
Yeah.
People who love us will have similar kind of taste of artists. So हमारे पास जो आ रहे हैं, they are there to see me and do my magic. If I myself am not impressed with my own magic,
Yeah.
how the hell do I expect them to be impressed by my magic if I'm not really into my own craft? So I really understood this. It's a
Very
very
deep.
thin. Even I goof up sometimes. I mean, I'm not
So
in
deep.
like क्या बोलते हैं उसको? हाँ, ऐसा नहीं कि मेरे से गलती नहीं होगी. But yes, I've seen that if I am into my craft, I don't need to see the audience. I can just be imagine that one in my head, that one force, that one universe in my head, and I'm singing to it, and then become singing to my own self. It becomes like that.
Like they say, it takes you to another spiritual high. Thank you
Yes,
for that
I
wonderful insight. I think that's so beautiful. It's like being true to yourself first before being true to the audience. All right, I'm going to go into our last performer today after what we've learned about a performance.
sorry once again, but somebody's asked me how can you practice vibrato? Okay, can I just take one
Yeah, of
discussion
course.
because I don't really get to the vibrato
interact.
practice. Uh, कैसे बताऊँ आपको मैं? Basically तो you know vibrato is the so इसका भी एक limit होती है. There's a one very beautiful example I always give to people. That simple song. O साथी रे तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना. See, अब इस गाने को if I don't use the correct vibrato, ओ साथी रे तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना. आप फर्क दिख रहे? और if now this is no vibrato.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to give you the wrong vibrato. ओ साथी रे तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना. Another example of wrong vibrato. ओ साथी रे तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना. To understand, every song has its own vibrato, every singer has his own vibrato. उसकी प्रैक्टिस नहीं है. आप जब सा लगाना सीख जाएंगे तो once मुझे I had met Kishori Mankur ji. He had invited me to her house. I'm so lucky, blessed that she invited me to her house and she said मुझे एक ही सिंगर पसंद है, वो ये है. तो मुझे बुलाया घर पे and she said बेटा, this is just before she passed away. She said बेटा एक ही काम करो बेटा, एक सुर पकड़ो, उसी पे लगो, बस एक सुर पकड़ो. मैं बोला
Master one.
ये जो ताने मार रही हैं इतने अलग, कहते हाँ वो तो आएगा बेटा, एक सुर पकड़ो. वो जब एक तो आपको आ जाएगा अपना भी आ जाएगा. सुर पकड़ो, एक सुर पकड़ा एंड देन वंस यू मास्टर दैट नोट आपका विब्राटो अपने आप आ जाएगा सही वाला. सो दैट्स द ओनली वे आई कैन टेल यू. ओके, हाँ जी.
Wow. Ekta Shah, our Gujarati
ये रहे प्रमोद जी,
girl.
ये प्रमोद जी. प्रमोद जी आगे. दिस इज प्रमोद जी. Finally, we have a face to the name. Pramod ji.
There's been a divine presence of Pramod. Okay, so this girl actually is a Gujarati girl, but because she was raised in Kerala, I think her singing style has so many influences. And I love it. We have a 35-year-old student. This is what's beautiful about RTM, right? Like, we've got a variety of students belonging to all age groups. Ekta, welcome to our first.
Ekta Shah, Ekta, how are you? आपकी आवाज दे रही.
नाम सुनते ही दिल की धड़कन रुक गई है सोनू जी.
Welcome Ekta.
MP Singh की teacher है चैतन्य तांबे. Chaitanya, hi.
Hi Chaitanya.
Hi sir, namaste.
Namaste. कहाँ? You from MP? Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Huh? अच्छा. Which city?
sir, Mandla. It is near Jabalpur.
Okay, Mandla. Okay. Wonderful. What a beautiful.
I love MP.
What kind of people we have in our family. So it's so beautiful to have so many people from so many different places, teachers and students. And Ekta, बताइए अपने बारे में.
जी, Sonu ji, I've been singing for the past 32 years now, professionally. लेकिन मैंने संगीत बिल्कुल नहीं सीखा है, तो जब आप अपनी कहानी बता रहे थे तो काफ़ी कुछ रिलेट कर पा रही थी। और द ओनली रीज़न आई जॉइंड आरटीएम बिकॉज़ बहुत सारे अभी एकेडमीज़ ऑनलाइन खुल गए हैं, बट what attracted me very frankly, not because you are on the show, but what attracted me is if Sonu Nigam ji is with RTM, that means it has to be really, really, really genuine. So that is one reason I joined. और मुझे ज्वाइन होने का मेरा सबसे बड़ा फल मिल गया कि आई एम प्रेजेंटिंग अ सॉन्ग बिफोर यू।
पहले आप मुझे सच्ची बताओ कि चैतन्य आप हाउ इज योर एक्सपीरियंस बीन विद आरटीएम सिंस यू हैव नाउ पुट द onus on me but I would like to know are
सोनू जी
you
वेरी फ्रैंकली क्योंकि मैंने बिल्कुल सीखा नहीं है, तो जब आप एक एज के बाद जब आप बेसिक से सीखना शुरू करते हो तो थोड़ी मुश्किल होती है सीखने में या समझने में, क्योंकि बहुत कुछ जो गाया हुआ है उसको अनलर्न करना पड़ता है, क्योंकि without learning you have started developing some habits or some style of singing which may not actually be the right way. तो अनलर्निंग के लिए मुझे ये बहुत हेल्प हो रहा है, और चैतन्य गुरु जी ही इज बीइंग वेरी पेशेंट विद मी।
चैतन्य आप क्या what do you how do you इनको क्या आप
When you
कैसे आप क्या
learn
what
करा.
are you telling her at this point I also want to know कि आप beginners क्योंकि she is not a beginner but she is a beginner
Yes.
जो एक्सपीरियंस है
So,
लेकिन नॉलेज नहीं है
yes, sir. So let me tell you some things. कि मैं इनको क्लास में जब ये आई थी और स्टिल इवन अभी भी कि ये जब कोई भी सॉन्ग गाती हैं, सो द सेम थिंग विच यू आर टेलिंग राइट नाउ कि आपको किशोरी जी ने बोला था कि सीधा स्वर लगाने का प्रैक्टिस करिए, देन यू विल डेवलप दी मीन्स यू विल अप्रोच द दीज क्या कहना चाहिए अपना जो विब्रेटोज हैं, सो उसमें जो एक कंट्रोल आना चाहिए दैट विल कम ग्रेजुअली। सो सेम थिंग इज हैपनिंग विद एकता जी की वो जब गाती है तो उनका आवाज़ में विब्रेटो थोड़ा उसका मैं इसलिए उन पे ये जो स्टेबल स्वरों का प्रैक्टिस है, सो आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग हर टू डू दीज ऑल प्रैक्टिस। एंड वन मोर थिंग विच आई जस्ट लेट यू नो कि एकता जी की खासियत ये है, एक अच्छी बात ये है कि शी हैज़ सो रिस्पेक्ट फॉर म्यूज़िक एंड शी इज़ डूइंग सो ग्रेट। वो जो भी मैं छोटी छोटी चीज़ें बता रहा हूँ, क्योंकि वो जैसा कि आपको पता है कि शी इज़ ऑलरेडी परफॉर्मिंग फ्रॉम लास्ट 25 ईयर्स एज शी साइड, बट स्टिल
2
जो
years
यस जितनी छोटी छोटी चीज़ें मैं उनको बता रहा हूँ वो उसको प्रैक्टिस करके हर सेशन पे आती हैं। और ये चीज़ एक बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है, मतलब क्या क्या ही बोलना, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है जब व्हेन आई सी सच स्टूडेंट्स इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी। मतलब मेरा जितना एज है उतने एज से तो वो परफॉर्म कर रही है ऑलरेडी, बट शी इज़
फिर भी देखिए आपके गुरु जी की बोल के आपके आपको उन्होंने कान में हाथ लगाया है आपकी टीचर होती है इस उम्र में तो आप कान पकड़ती ना ऐसे होते नॉर्मली हमारी टीचर होती है उस समय बट एकता जी और सबको मैं ये बात कहना चाहता हूँ बिफोर यू सिंग आई विल टेल यू आई हैव आल्सो रियलाइज्ड दैट लाइक यू नो आई नेवर गॉट अ चांस टू लर्न परकशंस बट मैंने अपने हाथ पे बजा के सीख लिया कीबोर्ड था नहीं तो हारमोनियम पे सीख लिया मैंने बट आई नेवर हैड एक्सेस टू गिटार. So now, even though I know the basics of guitar, I don't get the time to practice that much. So I'm giving an example. I want to learn guitar so bad. I have guitar in Bombay, my house, in Dubai, in LA, in my house in LA, but I don't really practice. If I don't practice, ऐसा थोड़ी आ जाएगा कि I want एक lesson. Abhilash gives me a lesson, and I will help. If he gives me an exercise, if I don't practice, so मैं अभी तक I learned a couple of good exercises for my voice just a couple of days back and I've been practicing that incessantly लगा हूँ मैं लगा हूँ मैं ऐसा. So I'm sure अगर चैतन्य आपके बारे में कह रहे तो आप भी यही करती होंगी. Please keep it up because unless we practice there is no substitute to learning music. And even if you haven't learned music, pick up something difficult from us from an existing singer and keep practicing. करते रहो इतना करो कि उस काम को शर्म आ जाए
जी
कि मेरे को उसके पास जाना पड़ेगा इसने मेरे को बहुत ज्यादा इज्जत दी है ऐसा करना चाहिए. दिस इज व्हाट आई ऑलवेज फील.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
सो प्लीज कीप अब आप गाइए जो आप गाना चाहती है.
जी एंड बिफोर आई स्टार्ट जस्ट वन मोर थिंग, क्योंकि मैंने सीखा नहीं है तो मैं अब मतलब एक नाम छोटा सा नाम बनाया है बैंगलोर में एकता एस प्रोडक्शंस के नाम से, तो मैं अब वर्कशॉप्स कंडक्ट करवाती हूँ जहाँ पे मैं गुनी गुरुजनों को बुलाती हूँ और यहाँ के उभरते सिंगर्स के लिए मैं वर्कशॉप्स भी करती हूँ. दैट इज माय वे ऑफ गिविंग बैक टू द
वंडरफुल.
स्टेज.
वेरी गुड.
Wow.
वेरी गुड. गॉड ब्लेस.
I believe what I didn't get, others should get. So I'll present a song from the movie Andhi. संग बाई लता जी एंड किशोर कुमार। मैं एक मुखड़ा और एक अंतरा में प्रेजेंट करूंगी। चैतन्य गुरु जी, आपके आशीर्वाद से। तेरे बिना जिंदगी से कोई शिकवा तो नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं। तेरे बिना जिंदगी भी, लेकिन जिंदगी तो नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं। तेरे बिना जिंदगी से शिकवा तो नहीं। काश ऐसा तेरे कदमों से चल के मंजिल चले, और कहीं दूर कहीं। काश ऐसा तेरे कदमों से चल के मंजिल चले, और कहीं दूर कहीं। तुम हर साथ हो मंजिलों की कमी तो नहीं। तेरे बिना जिंदगी से कोई शिकवा तो नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं।
वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस, बहुत अच्छे, बेस्ट बेस्ट, फैंटास्टिक, बहुत अच्छे।
कुछ आपसे अगर कुछ सीख मिल जाए तो।
आपको पता है आपको किस चीज़ की प्रैक्टिस करनी है? आपको चैतन्य बताएंगे, बता भी चुके होंगे शायद।
जी
आपको सरगमों की प्रैक्टिस करनी है।
जी
जारेगा मैं बदनी जाने दा पमा करे जारेगा मैं बदनी जाने दा पमा करे जारेगा मैं, फिर आपको ये आपको ये करना पड़ेगा।
जी
ये प्रैक्टिस आप करेंगे और इनको आप अलंकार अलंकार देते रहेंगे चैतन्य, नए नए, तो
जी बिल्कुल।
इनका गला में फुर्ती आ जाएगी। आवाज़
जी
बहुत सुंदर है, फुर्ती
जी
की कमी है।
जी
समझे? फुर्ती की कमी है, बट वो तो यही तो सीखता है इंसान,
जी
है ना? सबको अपना प्रॉब्लम, जैसे मुझे मेरा प्रॉब्लम एरिया मालूम है, तो
जी
हमें पता होना चाहिए हमारा प्रॉब्लम, ताकि हम उस पे काम कर सकें। प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं पता होगी तो फिर हम काम क्या करेंगे उसको, है ना?
जी। और
सो
बिल्कुल
वही
चैतन्य
वही
भी वही
वही
सिखाते भी
बहुत
हैं।
अच्छी आवाज़ है, सुंदर आवाज़ है, बहुत अच्छी आवाज़ है, वेरी नाइस आवाज़,
थैंक यू,
ब्यूटीफुल वॉइस।
थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू चैतन्य, थैंक यू।